This is supplementary, the final video for the development of e-learning contents and Moodle courses for TVTI project. So first of all, I would like to access the information in here, my email address. If you click this link, you can still take a look at the information I previously uploaded on OKMindMap. So in there you can find the way how to use RenStudio, OBS tutorial, and OpenShots, and something about how to create Moodle activities also. And yes, the information to access directly from your browser, you can use this information, of course. And I asked I provided you with rubrics to evaluate the video. So most of you use the digital textbook you already developed, so there were no problems normally about the information, depth of contents, and organizations. Yeah, that was usually okay, but you have to make some PowerPoints out of the textbook, and you have to reorganize the contents by weekly basis, not chapter basis. It is some of your professors are confused because there is a confusion between the home weekly base and the chapter basis, because your textbook is organized by chapters. Chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, right? But the Moodle format, for the Moodle, you have to do it by weekly base, right? So in the weekly base, you have the first week, second week, or third week, like that. So you have to divide this into appropriate week, right? Sometimes that chapter 1 can be divided by week 1 and 2. Some cases, some chapters can map into the exactly same amount of a week. It depends. So the contract that we have here is to develop for each week. We have 2 videos and forums and quiz, feedback, and workshop, right? For each week. So if it is 7 weeks, there will be 14 videos and 7 forums, 7 quizzes, 7 feedbacks, and 7 workshops. Workshop is something like the assignment activities. So if you feel uncomfortable using workshops, you can use assignment by just simply providing assignment which already described in the textbook you developed. But for this case, you need also to divide the assignment by chapters. So that was most of the problem. I found that some professors had trouble. They did it on weekly basis, but it should have been done with the chapter based. It should have been done by weekly based. And the pace and delivering is mostly is okay, but I found some of your professors just reading script. If the video is about reading script, there's no reason why you just distribute the script to the students and read it. So you have to consider some speaking style with a discussing style or questioning style. Those kind of when you proceed your lecture, sometimes you make a pause and sometimes you give some similarity examples, things like that. So you have to organize your lecture more than just reading script. Visual aid and materials, you can use many different kind of videos and images enough to be helpful for your students. Okay, those are things you need to consider. I'm not going to cover the every details here. There is an example about the video you produced. One of professors. This is good. This is good that I think the size of the face is comparatively appropriate enough, right? As you can see here, that the size, because you can read the side, the face expression, right? And this is produced by that OBS and OpenShot Studio shot editor, right? And Professor Miskild found out there is a OBS plugin called background removal plugin. So if you go in the internet, you can find, actually I've tried to find myself. Okay, I don't know where it is. No. So actually I can find, if you find that OBS removal background plugin, you can easily find and install it yourself. So when you use this one, you don't need a green screen, and you can make a clean background, a transparent background, without using green screens. So most of you created 14 weeks videos, and there is some confusions about the length of the video. The length of the video usually for credit hours, we teach in a week 3 hours, right? The face-to-face. But in online, when you make a video, we don't spend the whole 3 hours. Not exactly. Because when you produce a video, actually there is no waste of time making joke and attendance check. things like that. So it can be more dense and with a limit, lesser time. So it can be, we usually call it about 1 hour, right? But if you really concentrate some specific contents and specific topics, probably we thought that this can be reduced into 40 minutes or more. Okay, so if you prepare, it can be 1 hour or more than 1 hour, whatever. It depends on your pace of speaking, or depends on your style. So what we suggest is a minimum 40 minutes, and students are more easier to concentrate when the video they have to take is not that long. So probably we suggest to divide it by like 20 minutes, 2 videos, right? This is just a guideline, so you can make it a little bit longer than this one, but I advise you to make shorter than this one. For that case, you can make many shorter videos, right? But the guide is that for 1 week, at least 40 minutes in total, right? So that's the contracts, in what we intended in the contract.